Hello darlings, it's Brandy here from BRC Nails. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I'll upload. Now for the video. Hello darlings, let's get right into those shout outs. Okay, we have Julie's Nails, Beauty Beam 86, and Cheap Nails. Julie's Nails, she is awesome. She just did a video with amazing 3D flower petals. She builds nails. Beauty Beam 86, she does nail art, makeup hauls, nail hauls, and cheap nails. She is so funny. I love her. I really, really love her. She uses regular nail polish, and she wants to do it in a frugal way, which is awesome. But she is also very, very entertaining in addition to her nail art. So please go check these three ladies out. They are all awesome. And yeah, let's get into this Burano. Please also check out my girl Roseanne, Miss Classy Nail Designs. She just did a review, a video on these inks as well. So if you would like to see what she came up with, please go over and check her out. She has awesome content. I know she's phenomenal with these types of inks, so please go check her out. Like I said, she has some stuff percolating that is going to be out shortly. So yes, check her out, see her Burano review, and tell her I sent ya. Now let's really get into this Burano. Okay, I ordered this myself from Amazon. It was $15.99 when I ordered, and you get all these colors. There's a pink, a blue, a orangey red, a brown, a black, and a gold, and a clear. So you open it up and it has these really beautiful, it's just a little paper, but you know, step by step with pictures on how to use it. The other side, it gives you some troubleshooting advice. Then it also has the product insurance, which I did. You just go to the web page and put in your number. Each number is different for each box, and it will register you. So if you have any problems in the next year with your product, you can get a whole new set and you don't have to send this one back. Now, ordering alcohol inks, I never really wanted to do it because I've seen them spilled everywhere and it gets over all over everything in the whole order. Usually from AliExpress or eBay, and you know I love me my AliExpress. So you know, I did a DIY alcohol ink, actually following a Nailed by Nikki video. Hey girl, I know you're not watching probably, but hi. I will link that video down below as well so you could check it out if you want to try to make your own. Here I'm just going through the colors. You can pretty much tell which is which. You know, it's pretty obvious once you, you know, switch the bottle around a little bit because you get like the after image because the colors are, you know, the inks themselves are very, very dark. And then you get a clear. I keep saying alcohol inks and that's not right. They are similar to alcohol inks, but if you try to use rubbing alcohol with these colors, it doesn't work right. You have to use the clear that is included in the kit. So this is me just trying to see if rubbing alcohol will work. And look, it's not spreading or anything. So I went right to the clear, put it on there, and bam, there we go. We got the spreading perfect, right? So I did have paper towels on the side to clean off the brush, but if you do mistake it, I don't think that it will change the white, at least once or twice. But, you know, if you keep dipping that dirty brush into the white, eventually, I am sure it will probably get tinted. So what I did here, I put 2 coats of my Gel NY White on all these tips. And yes, I am affiliated with them. I have a 10% off code, brcnails10, all capitals. So if you want to save some money on some quality polishes, head right over there. If you don't, that's cool. It's there if you need it. So here what I'm doing is I'm just going through all the colors and basically swatching them so you can see how they look when you get them straight out of the bottle you know, none of the white, none of the, you know, cloudy look or anything. I mean, it still does spread like that. Um, but I just wanted to show, you know, what the pure colors by themselves look like, because when you're going to mix and match, you know, you want to try to mix and match light colors or compatible colors, like, you know, on the color wheel. But you can go all over the place, but it usually just ends up a brown mucky mess. But that just might be because I am not the best at this, because I have only used my personal ones a few times. So anyways, back to what I was saying earlier, I put 2 coats of the Gel NY White on the nails, and then I wiped off the sticky layer with rubbing alcohol. Now, this one is a matte nail. I put a matte top coat over it because I wanted to see what the difference would be with a matte top coat and then just with the regular glossy nail polish. Now, I wiped off the sticky layer there. I am shaking up the gold, which is a beautiful, beautiful color, but it's more of like a highlighter with it. At least that's the impression that I got, because you can apply it on there heavy or light. This is heavy. You know, the liquid will stay wet for 1 to 2 minutes instead of the 15 to 30 seconds of the blooming inks. So here I am trying to apply the clear to make it blossom like the other inks do, and it just didn't. It just spreaded. It just spread the glitter over the surface. It didn't, you know, do that cloudy look that all these inks do. And I am definitely cleaning off my brush in the white one, because there was little glitter shimmer everywhere. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, it can be messy. All of these can be messy. And you know your girl spilled the damn clear one. See that little pink thing up in the corner? That is my little rubber bottle holder stand that I bought after I spilled my Born Pretty activator for dip powder all over the place. So I got the white in there because, you know, I spilled it, and I'm using it with all the other colors. So with these, I am just playing around, showing you how you can, you know, make like a faded background and then go over it with other colors. It doesn't clear the slate, but it gives you that like ghosty outline that is good for if you're doing traditional marbling, which I didn't really do with any of these. I did a marble video, you know, before, but that was just with Sharpies and alcohol. This, I just really wanted to play around and see what was what. So here I was making the brown into these spots, and it really was just screaming at me, giraffe, giraffe, giraffe. And I know that's not an animal print that people do mostly or anything, but it just did. So I took the black and I put some other spots, and I pretty much just left it as that. It just, I don't know, it just popped out on me. So that's what I did with this one. Now I just want to say thank you to everyone who is here watching, still watching. I know this is a long video, but I did want to include just a little experimentation in here and showing you how the colors work, how the white affects the colors, mixing the colors, all that stuff. I wanted to give it a really thorough testing. So thank you to everyone who is still watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you to everyone leaving comments. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. It really, really does help. Leave a comment. Leave your girl a heart or a smile face or something, just so that I know that you came by. That would be wonderful. I would love it. So thank you. And thank everyone if they're doing watch time. Thank you, thank you. We are moving slowly but surely. We're getting there. It's going to be a long haul, so thank you for doing this with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so here I have the purple and the black. Now this is my first little experiment with mixing. It came out all right. You know, they're both darker colors, so it kind of, I didn't want them to get too washed out or too mixed together because I wanted them to both be visible and showing. But I think it's just, you know, personal preference and what you like, you know, like what is pleasant to your eyes, and you know, all that. It could be anything, any colors, whatever. Okay, so I cut out the rest of the nails after this one, just not all of them, but the ones that are just straight on the polish. I do want to show you what the matte effect looks like. The blue is on the matte right now. You know, it's 2 coats of the Gel NY white, and then I put Emily matte top coat over it, and now I am just taking colors. I wanted to take colors that that are a little jarring with each other. I pretty much just put them all on there. But you see where I put the red and the blue, it just kind of gives you that blackish, brownish mess. That's what you want to try to avoid when you're mixing all different colors like that. Um, so as I'm doing this, I'm making sure that I shut my bottles completely and fully tight after each and every use, even on the same nail. Because of the spilling incident, I am just lucky that I did not spill a color, because that stuff, oh my goodness. I don't know if this particular stuff stains because I only spilled the clear, but regular alcohol inks, they stain everything. So, knock on wood, if you spill it, your hands are gonna be stained, your desk is gonna be stained, you know, because it's marker and ink. I mean, it's ink and alcohol. So if you catch it fast enough, you can take rubbing alcohol and try to get the rest of the ink off, just like you would on a nail. I don't know how that goes. I did make a bit of a mess doing the alcohol inks, but I was taking apart markers, so I knew it was going to happen, and I wore gloves, of course, because I always wear gloves when I do nails. But anyways, here I am just playing with it, and you can see already the difference between just the nail polish and then with the matte. So it's like glossy versus matte. There is no top coat on the other ones, but I'm just going to refer to them as glossy and matte from this point forward. But I think this one came out pretty good for mixing all those different colors. There wasn't actually a design I was trying to make or affect. I was just wanting to put a whole bunch of different colors together and not have them be a muddy brown mess. So I was pleased with it, but you can see just how dry it looks. Like compared to this one, this is a glossy one. Sorry about that harsh transition, but I'm just trying to cut down the time a little bit. Now here I am using my Gel NY Black. I wiped off 005. I wiped off the sticky layer, and now I am applying the gold. And I'm trying to affect some sort of marble-ish design with it. And here I'm taking the white, and it does work a little better if the amount of gold is not so heavy and concentrated. If I would have put less on the brush as I was applying it, it would have looked a lot better. So I think the gold is good for highlighting. I'm not sure what else yet. I am still going to play around with these. I did do a set of nails using these as well. I didn't film it. I'm going to show you at the end. But here is the purple, the black, and the gold. And that's what I meant by highlighting it. I thought that, you know, the gold in it was great. Now here I am trying to float a matte top coat over it. If you don't know how to float, what you do is you take a generous amount of the top coat and you basically go from side to side like if you are applying hard gel, and you just let the gel kind of slide down the nail. You don't want to put pressure because you will get drag marks. And what I did with these is the first matte one, the thumbnail, I put a matte top coat. The second matte nail, I put a glossy top coat because I wanted to show the difference, you know, what it looks like when you have a matte and you put a glossy, when you have a matte and you put another matte, and then when you have a glossy, you put a matte, and then a glossy and glossy. So I did all of them. I will show which ones are which, but you can see like with this one, there's going to be some drag marks because I put too much pressure. So you can see it kind of bleeding down a little bit. It's okay, you know, because these are just play, but if I was actually doing a set, I would have been a little frustrated. So here is the matte on matte. I think it came out beautiful. You do lose some of the shimmer of the gold though. This is the matte with glossy. I think it came out really beautiful. This was the glossy on with a matte top coat, and you know, you saw the drag marks. And this is glossy on glossy. I still like that. I think that looks really, really cute. And here are the other nails that I played around with that I didn't really show. There's the purple and black that I did show. And then the last one, you know, just like I said, random colors trying to get a cool look or whatever. So these are the effects. The ones not marked are the glossy glossy. I had a lot of fun with these. I will be using them in the future. Don't forget, they are on Amazon for $15.99. I had a good time with them. I got to really practice with that gold, though. I was a little frustrated with that. But, you know, hopefully I'll be able to really master it. This is the second set that I did. With these, I thought they came out wonderful. I did do some fabric on the middle nail. The pointer and the ring finger do have clear elements on the end, you know, where the nail is just clear. So yeah, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube-y stuff. Check out the people I mentioned in the beginning of the video, plus the DIY alcohol inks nailed by Nikki video will be there. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.